How we doing, everybody? Are we keeping up with comics and superheroes and seeing what is coming out to maybe come into the movies in the future? Find out what this week has in store for us. Marvel, DC, Independence. Give it a check out right now. How are we doing, everybody? If you're wanting to keep up on what the superheroes are for this week, giving us to my Marvel or DC or Image or the internet, all of the different publishers, what are they giving us? What's on for future of Netflix, etc.? It's all right here. It's all right here. So before we go on, remember to like and subscribe and share, because I'm looking to monetize my channel, so I need to get a certain amount of hours into my watch time here. So make sure you watch this all the way through, and let's get started. So we're going to start with Green Arrow number 3. I think it's Joshua Williamson on this one. So this has the entire... I haven't read any of these yet. These are just picked up today. So I'm going to be putting these up on my weekly once we read them. Towards the middle of next week, and I will rate them on do they make good movies or TV shows or not. So that last episode just went up yesterday, and I'm going to put that up at the end of the video as well. So we're going to start with Green Arrow. Again, haven't read this, so let's see what happens with it. Ollie was in a different dimension. And now we have Peacemaker out there, the whole Green Arrow family. Looks like Black Canary and everybody else is all just fighting. All right, so let's see what's up next. Next, we're going to be doing Alien, which is actually up by Marvel and 20th Century Fox. And this one was about almost like The Thing. This is number 3, as you can tell there. So the first 2 issues were about a family that were doing researches out in the middle of the Arctic. So, and then they found a whole bunch of aliens that were buried in the Arctic, and they all, which I don't even know if you can do that, but they all thawed out. So now they're in a whole bunch of trouble. So let's see what happens. All right, Avengers Beyond. So we have 3 different Avenger titles that were going on almost simultaneously. So we had the regular Avengers that just started up with number 1 and number 2. This is number 4 of a limited series called Avengers Beyond. And then there was War Across Time that just ended. So this one here is about the Beyonder. There's an evil Beyonder that's killing off other Beyonders. And the Avengers are stuck in the middle of it because Earth is, of course, the battleground for all gods. So that's what's going on right now, and the Beyonder has sealed everybody on Earth with a force field. So let's see what happens with that. Then really my pick of the week about what I'm really looking forward to is James Bond by Dynamite. So it's 007 for King and Country. So I think this is number 3 as well. And this has been a really good series. Bond is on the run with a female agent. And they are trying to figure out what's going on while dodging bullets. What else is Bond good for? Sex and dodging bullets. There you go. Let's hope that Phoebe Waller-Bridge has nothing to do with the next Bond film. All right, so then we're going to go into IDW with a brand new tale of horror, Bryn Mawr. So I have no idea about anything about this book. I will give you more information once I read it, but it looked pretty cool, so I figured I'd give it a shot by IDW. All right, then I got some stuff in from the internet, and this is by Ethan Van Sciver. This is Cyberfrog. The next ones are really like bigger books, which I can appreciate because I hate getting books in from the internet. From Kickstarter that are like 20 pages and you spent $20 for them or whatever else. So these next books are pretty thick, and happy about that and looking forward to reading it. Of course, with Ethan Van Sciver, the artwork is going to be killer no matter what. So looking forward to reading this. I know nothing about these characters, so let's see what happens there. All right, next one, Isom by Eric July. If you haven't heard of Isom yet, then you've been under a rock because this is one of the highest grossing books of all time through the internet. And of course, I followed Eric's channel for some time, and I'm also friends with some of the other YouTubers that follow him. So looking forward to this one as well. Again, I know nothing about this, but it's also 90 pages, 120 pages, something to that effect, which of my book's 150, so it's along those same lines. And I'm looking forward to reading this too. I ordered it online and it just came in. So looking forward to reading that. Okay, Stephen Frank. If you don't know who Stephen Frank is, he is one of the guys, or the main guy, that did Iron Giant. So I run into him at conventions all the time, and he likes to sign stuff for me, and he recommended this one, and I'm told him I'd give it a shot. And I think I forgot where he actually signed it. Oh, there you go. To Frank, blah, 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 by Stephen Frank. So I know nothing about this book either, and so I'm looking forward to that because I like Stephen as a person and I like his work, so I always like to support him. And that's it. That's all I got this week. It's a small week. If I hadn't gotten the stuff in from the internet and from conventions, I wouldn't have much to talk about this week. A lot of people picked up a lot of independent books. I didn't pick some of them up. Then there's, a lot of the Ram V stuff came out, and I can't abide some of his stuff. So anyway, so remember, again, like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And off to my own stuff as well. So Lords of LA. My 48-page vampire mob in the 50s. We do have several different covers. This is one of them. This is the lingerie cover, and it's pretty violent, and it's filled with action and gore and a little nudity as well, and we can see some Marilyn there as well. So if you haven't picked that up, I will put a link below as well. And then, of course, I have my sci-fi book that is also 150 pages. Full of sci-fi action and dogfighting and blaster fire and aliens and everything like that. And 150 pages, only $20. So it's a pretty good steal on that. And then my new fantasy novel, Tales of Ravenor, the Iron Witch. So make sure you check that out as well. I'm pretty excited about this one. I got a lot of good feedback on it. All right. And yeah, I'm going to put, just so you can see what I'm starting to do, I'll put a video up here that shows my new, will they be good movies and TV shows? That's what I'm going to be doing with my comic reviews from now on. So definitely check that out. And thank you again so much for watching and supporting my channel. All right. Thanks, guys.